we have already discussed the questions, call and review in the morning, session 1.
Yes,
I hope
ma'am.
everybody got the answers of session 1.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Session 2 also we have discussed. Bhavya, read the question where we had stopped in the first class.
Yes, ma'am. Do you accept the caddy's life changed at the end of the story? Did he deserve what happened to him? Give a reason for your answer.
Okay, so do you accept the caddy's life changed at the end of the story?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
He went from poor to rich to poor.
Rich to poor and what else?
Ma'am, no.
Ma'am,
Poor
he
to
And,
rich.
trust-
Poor to rich.
Poor.
Caddy,
No one
caddy.
trusted him. No one
Caddy.
Ma'am,
trusted
he
him.
had to
Very
No
leave
one
the
trusted
He
him.
country.
lost trust. Very
He
good.
lost trust.
He had to leave the
He
country
had
to
to sell his
Yes,
house.
no one believed him
Disrespect.
believed in him now, and
He
nobody
had to move
He
far
lost his
to
repute.
far from the
Ma'am,
province
his
of
career
Turkey.
was finished.
Yes, yes. Not only that, he had to leave Istanbul where he was so famous, isn't it?
He
Ma'am,
had to
leave
move far
Istanbul
from
because
his
of the
province of Istanbul.
And what he lost? He lost what? His
His
Trust.
repute.
House also.
house. Yes, very good, Simran. Very good. He lost his house also. Okay, so just because of his greediness, he lost everything. You know, isn't it? Now, what do you think? Did he deserve what happened to him?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. For
Yes,
what he did.
ma'am,
Yes,
because of
ma'am.
his
Because
greediness.
Okay, so what do you think he deserves?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, goodness came back to him.
Okay, so how will you justify? Why do you think he deserves whatever has happened to him?
Ma'am, he did wrong with the dustman.
Very good, very good.
Not
He-
only the husband, but with other people too.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, he took advantage of his position.
Right, right. Very good. Since he was popular and most people trusted him, he took advantage of it. Right? Good. Now, next question. What is the moral behind the story? What do you think? What is the moral behind the story? What
Be
lesson do we
grateful
should
with
learn?
what you have.
Greedy. Ma'am,
First
Don't
thing
be
is very
greedy.
good.
Be grateful.
With whatever you have. Okay, first thing.
don't
Second,
be greedy.
don't be greedy. Okay, third,
Ma'am, treat all people
With respect.
with respect,
with
not
respect.
by their position.
Yes,
ma'am.
Never give
Because
up.
when
Because the
treat all people equally, irrespective to whichever class they belong to. If it is a person from poor class, he should not be treated badly, isn't it? You should treat
Don't
everyone
lose
equally.
hope.
Don't lose hope for what?
ma'am,
Ma'am,
the husband didn't give up.
Ma'am, from
Never break
dustman person.
trust.
He gave up, ma'am. He gave up.
Ma'am, never
But
He
the
break
gave
lady
up
forced
big-
her.
It was
No,
the lady
ma'am.
who persuaded him.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
but
He
he
gave up.
started to collect the money all over again.
Yes.
Ma'am,
In
he
that-
lost hope
correct.
also.
In that
Ma'am, never
also,
break trust.
he did not started crying or give up hope. He started everything right from the beginning, and he changed his plan. He wanted to go back to his family, right? So he
Ma'am,
changed
ma'am.
that plan.
Ma'am,
Okay.
trust the people who you know.
Sorry,
Trust the
No,
people who
sometimes
you
the people who know
it is
also
not
backfire.
necessary. And sometimes that's very correct. That's very true. It's not necessary. Sometimes unknown people will help you. Unknown people may break your trust. That was
Ma'am,
yeah,
like the
they could
lady who
stab your
helped him.
back.
okay. Do you accept the truth as revealed?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think we are done with the question answers now of this particular chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Just let me know once the screen is visible, children. Yeah. The boy on the swing. Is it visible to you all, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The poem Boy on a Swing, written by Oswald Mabishani, was set during the apartheid period in South Africa. The poem covers the brutality of the apartheid system and also the fight for independence by the Black natives. During the apartheid period, the blacks had a little or no right over governmental policies. The period was a time when racial discrimination was at its peak, and the blacks segregated from the whites. A lot of activists in South Africa were placed into confinement because of their protest and struggle for racial free society. So children, have you heard about racial discrimination before?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
And the blacks and the whites.
yes, the blacks and the whites, okay? So racial discrimination is something which is there even in today's society. Do you agree?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, at
Yes,
some
ma'am. There's
places.
even
It's even in
protests
India.
going on in America.
Yes. So it is not that something which is, there in today's life, but it's there since many years ago. So this racial discrimination, especially in South Africa. So this particular poem, which is written by Oswald Biosini, it is based upon racial discrimination where in South Africa, where they used to segregate blacks with the whites. And if you know a few incidents, the blacks were not given the positions, even if they were on the basis of merits, just because they belong to a blackish community. So if it was related to any promotion, then so it was not just one specific field. In every field, the blacks were discriminated. Okay, there was racial discrimination in during that period, and it's not just that, even in the government policies. So if this happens in any country, the government policies helps the to control the situation. So even in the government policies, there were no such rules which would lesser this discrimination between the blacks and the whites. All right. Have you heard about South African racial discrimination before?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. We
ma'am.
had a story also in
Yes,
sixth grade.
yes. I had a
Naldi's
story
plan.
also.
Holidays
Yes.
plan.
So, somewhere or the other, you must have got an idea of what is this poem all about, right? Let me read more the next paragraph. The disadvantageous system of the whites minority government of the period led many black Africans to work under harsh and unfavorable conditions in order to earn a living. During the period of the apartheid, governmental policies were enjoyed by few blacks. So, see, basically, if a person is fair and if a person is black, is he involved somewhere in it? Do you think that? Is it the person's fault? No,
No.
right? So it's not at all the person's fault. So basically, it is what was the scenario? Just because they were discriminated, these black Africans, they had to work under harsh and unfavorable conditions. Okay, just to earn their living. The life of these blacks were made, terrible by these whites, just because they were, they had a beautiful skin color. Do you think it is justified?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's read
No,
the
ma'am.
poem. All right. Slowly he moves to and fro. Then faster and faster, he swishes up and down. His blue shirt bellows in the breeze like a tattered kite. The whirls by. East becomes west, north turns to south. The four cardinal points meet in his head. Mother, where did I come from? When will I wear long trousers? When was my father jailed? Okay. Can you guess what is all going about? What is
Yes,
there?
ma'am.
Yes. Can
Yes.
somebody guess? Yes.
Ma'am, his father, he's black
Yes.
skin, and his father is in jail. And
Yes.
so he's poor, so he can't wear long trousers and all.
Yes. And what else? Where is this? where is this taking place? What is
Garden?
what that description?
A park?
Pardon?
Is it a garden?
A park?
Ma'am, it is a
Swing.
place near a seashore or some area like that because there are
Okay. Okay. So basically, if you will see the boy sitting on a swing, because you can make out from where to and fro, faster and faster. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is describing that the boy is on a swing, and to and fro means
Front
going
and
up
back.
and down, right? And sometimes going faster and faster. He swishes up and down. What does swishes mean? Move with a hissing or rushing sound. Have you all sat on? Did you sat on a swing?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Up and down. Can you hear the sound?
Yes,
that
ma'am.
metal
Yes, yes.
friction.
So it is. See, there's this poem has a lot of imagination in this. Can you imagine the boy sitting on a swing, going to and fro, faster and faster? Just imagine. And then there's a sound coming, and then they're describing. He's wearing a blue shirt, and his blue shirt is blowing in the breeze. This happens with y'all also, right? If you also sit on a swing, isn't it? Then, like a tattered kite. What does tattered mean? Old and torn. That means in a poor condition. Okay, like a tattered kite. Have you seen a tattered kite?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A kite which is torn, right, little bit, and then still the person is trying to make the kite fly in the air, right? Have you seen that? Okay, so here they are describing the condition, okay, the condition of the boy, that he's sitting on a swing, he's going up and down, he's wearing a blue shirt, and his shirt is, blowing with the breeze, and it looks as if, it is like a tattered kite. The world whirls by. Whirls means move or cause to move rapidly round and round. Okay, so the world to him is just to him it seems like it's moving round and round. All right, this is as if you can imagine yourself sitting on a swing. Don't sleep, it's a lax period although, but y'all can imagine. All right, then your east becomes your west, your north becomes your south, and the 4 cardinal directions. I hope you all know what are the cardinal directions.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what is it,
East,
children?
west, north.
East, west, north, south.
Four
East,
major
Four
west,
main directions.
north and south. All right. Okay, so meat in his hand. Okay, so at the beginning of the poem, it is an imagination, which is full of imagination. They are giving you a situation where the boy is sitting on the swing, he's enjoying and all, and then he can. They are describing his clothes. They are describing how the world seems to him, and suddenly he asks, "Mother, where did I come from?" Okay, and when will I wear long trousers? When was my father jailed? So these were the 3 questions which he asks his mother. What do you think? Why he is asking these 3 questions? Yes, as Bhavya already told. Can somebody tell me? Yes.
Ma'am, because he was black and he was always
Yes, that's the reason he asked. From where did I come? Is it his fault?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, no. And if he's been, if small children, if they feel discriminated just because of the color of their skin, what do you think? What message they carry on their minds? Definitely, they'll have such type of questions only in their mind. Why people are discriminating? He's not small, innocent boy. He will not understand why they are discriminating him, right?
I used to get discriminated because of my teeth.
Because of your teeth. Okay, no, this poem is related to racial discrimination. Okay, not
Yes,
any other discrimination. Any examples related to racial discrimination which you all have encountered or you all have seen?
Ma'am, I had heard about a story in which they told that the blacks in South Africa were thought that they were born slaves.
Yes, yes, they were not. They were treated as slaves. They were not. They never just thought. They were actually treated like slaves. It's the condition has not changed even today. Do you all agree with me, children?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And
So
when Mahatma Gandhi
the
fought,
blacks were not about to use the temples, the wells, and
Yes. Yes. You are just putting the condition of untouchables with India, how it happened in India with them, right, Aditya?
yes,
Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay. Have
there-
you understood the poem, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Now I will come to know whether you all have understood or not only when you all answer the quiz correctly. Shall we do the quiz?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You all
ma'am.
can write down the answers of the quiz in your notebook and give me your marks in the chat box. So let's
Yes,
consider
ma'am.
this as a CYP because it will be your simplest one. Let's continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is
From
the
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
South Africa, ma'am.
write it down?
South Africa.
This is a CYP, children. So first write it down and then you can give the answers. Okay,
Done,
South
ma'am.
Africa, everyone. Ready?
Done.
Ma'am.
South Africa.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's freeze it. Very
Please.
good.
I'm KBC.
KBC. All right. Next. What does the poet talk about in the poem?
Ma'am, discrimination between.
Arey, we
black
have
and
to
white.
write it first.
Yes. Thank you, Bhavya.
Sorry.
Yes. Tell me.
Ma'am, discrimination.
Discrimination
Between the white and the black. Everybody's written down?
I'm still writing.
What's the answer?
Wait.
Black and white people.
Just write A,
Done.
B.
By the country.
Okay.
And ma'am.
Let's see if you all are right or wrong. Very good. Please write down the answers and then when I ask, then you all can give me chorus answers if you want. Shall I go on to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the young boy sitting?
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am. On the swing.
I'm on the swing.
Okay. Very good. Let's see. If you're right or wrong. Very good. So you'll have earned 30 euros now. Let's go on to the next question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is apartheid?
So you have the
Let's
grants of
write it
land
down
and the grants of
first.
state. Ma'am, I'm confused.
Racial discrimination.
I'm the
Oh,
discrimination of
got it.
Ready? Okay, what's the answer?
Discrimination on the grounds of race.
What about the rest?
Ma'am, I think so. Status.
I was
Okay.
confused
Ma'am,
between
I think
status and
that's-
race, but then ma'am said
Okay.
racial
No,
discrimination.
I won't give the answers. Let's see if Bhavya is right or wrong.
I'm shit.
I was
Very
correct.
good. And so that's just because I gave you the hint, Bhavya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 40 euros you all have earned. Now, if you all want to earn 50 euros, you need to answer the next question correctly. Okay? Shall I go on to the next question?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. By the end of the poem, what does the boy evolve? Very
I'm done.
simple. Done, everyone?
1 second.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. You all have 27 seconds. 29, 30, come on. Okay, now tell me the answers, everyone.
Don't applying that to the current situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Turns blind eye to the current situation.
No.
No, I'm not
He
sure.
doesn't care about.
Does it
becomes
about the
mature.
surrounding?
Second one, ma'am. Second one is the correct answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Second one, ma'am.
He doesn't care about the surroundings.
Ma'am
He does
becomes
become mature, but then
Ma'am, he
No,
becomes
ma'am.
mature after asking those questions, and then he helps to change that.
Okay, let's see what Aditya says. Let's freeze Aditya's answer. Let's check if he's right or wrong. Shall I freeze it, Aditya?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Aditya, very good. Keep it up.
KBC.
Okay, so now we'll stop here for today. That means you all have understood the poem very nicely. Now we'll stop here for today.
Ma'am,
and
should we